Have you ever wanted to fly? Okay, not like that. I mean like real flight. That's precisely why when Antigravity reached out and asked if they could sponsor a video for me to try their brand new Antigravity A1, the world's first mass market 8K 360-degree drone that aims to make it feel like you're flying, my answer was like, of course! That sounds way better than that. It's gotta be like 20, 30 kilometer winds right now, and it's just floating right there. Doesn't even care. I mean, it cares a little, but like, she's vibing. The traditional drone has always felt kind of limited to me, whether it's a first-person view setup built for speed and racing, or a more cinematic controller setup. There's always been this crazy learning curve. But my buddy Ken here just flew this thing all the way down around that ferry. That's the first time he's ever flown. The A1 aims to eliminate that. Do you feel like you're flying?
I like a bird.
Both in the way that it's designed, having 360-degree view means you can just look around and point where you want to go, and also in the software experience. It weighs less than 250 grams, which in most jurisdictions means you don't need a special license or permit or whatever to fly it. Your mileage and laws may vary there, but the big thing here is the cameras, and I don't mean these ones. Those are just for crash avoidance. I'm talking about this one and this one. This pair of Insta360 X5 derived 180-degree lenses combine into a beautiful 8K 360-degree image that stitches together a little something like this. With nearly infinite ability to reframe into any angle at 4K 16:9 or 9:16 if you're into that. It just makes getting a shot that's actually useful so much easier. But this isn't about just getting a shot. We have a Ken for that. This is a whole experience, not just a tool, because they also designed their very own OLED headset called the Vision goggles. They make use of inside-out tracking, so there's no base stations or anything like that, and this cute little battery necklace so that you don't have to have a bunch of extra weight on your head. Put them on, no glasses required. They have little diopters so you can adjust it if you have bad vision like me. There's a tool for this, but I'm just doing it free ball. Whoa! Pair that with their motion grip controller, and you can just look around. Yeah, I'm gonna sit, because, you know, the cliff and whatnot. Let's fly! Oh my God. Okay, this is so cool. You basically just take the controller and point where you wanna go, and it flies. Holy shit, this is so cool. I have no idea how much range we have. Look at the boat go! That's a boat, right, Kevin? It's so stable, too.
Hey, what's that? Does that say to get subscribed to Jakku?
And like, look, I'm in the middle of the water. I can look back at the port, and I can also look back at the boat. Naturally, right now I'm seated. You can totally use this while you're standing up, but because I'm a little bit scared of the cliff, I'm gonna twist it around with the little dial on the controller, and then I'm facing a different direction and I can fly back. And it even tracked the home position where we took off from. That's cool. It's complaining that there's obstacles. The obstacles being humans. See? Can you see us? This is so cool. So you get 24 minutes of flight on the normal battery. It's a small drone, so the weight is obviously a huge component there. You can't have a battery that weighs a pound and gives you 4 hours of flight time if you're trying to stay under 250 grams. They do, however, have an extended capacity battery that you can purchase separately, which I think gives you around 35 minutes, but let's go see if we can get over that boat. I'm very curious to see how the range is. Wow, I'm all the way over at that point. Look at the water, dude. Ken, was this not so cool? You definitely, with video transmission stuff, line of sight is huge. If you lose that, I can't believe I'm so far out. It does have an auto return home feature, which I'm kind of keen on trying. This might be the coolest tech item I have ever used in my life. Oh, there's rain on the lenses. Oh God, is it raining? You can see the stitch line just a little bit. It's not a perfect stitch, but it's pretty good, man. Oh, oh, there are train tracks below us. Wow, dude, this is so cool. Let's see if I can get it right on the money. Oh, dude, it like auto lands on the pad. I don't know how else to describe it other than to say it's like Minecraft creative mode, but it's basically just like video game no clip, but in real life. It's so cool. Let's do more. And by more, I mean the easiest way we could possibly get some views of the city, on a boat. Taking off from a moving boat. Oh, whoa, that's weird. Wow. Oh, it's getting a little upset because I'm moving. Dude, this is so cool. Wow, holy. It really is a beautiful bridge. This is actually insane. Wow, look at the cars. Whoa. I'm like right next to, can you imagine being in your car? This would be so weird. I'm flying along the bridge. Dude, this is so cool. I'm not gonna fly into the bridge because that seems dangerous. I lost reception for a second and then it started automatically returning to its home position. Now, we took off from the boat, so its home position is in the water, but that's still a really cool feature if you were to take off from not a weird place like from a boat. Wait, hold on. Okay, so if I select the boat as a subject, okay, that's cool. It let me like draw a box around the boat and now the drone is following the boat automatically. Orbit tracking mode, automatically orbiting the boat now. And I don't even need to like turn my head. It just does it automatically because it's 360 degrees. Wow, this is so cool. Let's try auto tracking mode. Oh yeah, she's keeping up no problem. Wow, this sky looks crazy right now. It's so HDR. There's a bunch of like pre-made flight effects. Press and hold to select a subject. We got the boat. C1, tap to start. Oh yeah, there we go. It's doing like a pre-made camera route. That was a fly away, but what else do they got in here? Anti-gravity line, what's that? Whoa! Oh, that makes me want to throw up. Oh, that's so cool though. I'm in sport mode now. Dude, this thing goes, okay, I'm going 16 meters a second now. Wow, dude. This is so tranquil. Yeah, let's go see one of these container ships. I think I actually have the range to get there. I see the container ship. Dude, this is so cool. I feel like I'm teleporting. Wow, dude. It's like we have a backlight on the city. I cannot wait to get some of this footage on a computer and see what it looks like. Whoa, that building has a tree on top of it. I could land on the top of this building. I'm not gonna do that, but it's gonna auto return because I'm low on battery. I'm just gonna go take this thing and fly it places. I've owned drones before and I've never had that feeling before. This is so cool. I would take time out of my very busy week making horrible YouTube videos to just fly this thing for fun. I thought that being on a boat would make me motion sick. I think because it's not like VR where you're from your own perspective, this is a different perspective, that it's fine. Land, you no.
No, it's close. Pick it up, pick it up.
Oh, that was close. This whole time I've been taking the goggles off when I need to see something, but they have a camera right here. Hello, camera. So I can see, hello, how are you? And then you double press and it goes back. Hopefully we don't get hit in the face. There we go. Okay, we're off. Now there's also speed modes right on the side of the controller here. If you flip it up, you're in sport mode, which goes way faster, but turns the obstacle detection off, so you have to be a little bit more careful. There's also a cinematic mode, which I haven't tried yet, I think just makes me go slow. Oh, it's very slow. There's a few new buildings going up in Vancouver here, and I thought, what a cool thing we could go explore that isn't creepy because there's nobody living in them. Wow, wow, look at that. All right, we're gonna get the penthouse view here in a second. You have to be careful that you don't fly too high to be in violation of laws. Maybe I go to the other building since that's a little bit lower and we can check out the top of it. I'm gonna back up away from this building and then I'm gonna try the orbit function real quick. It's gonna fly around the building and hopefully not hit that other building. I'm like one of those real estate photographer people. Now because this is a micro drone, as long as you're taking off and landing from somewhere you have permission and your local laws are the same, we can kind of fly wherever we want, so long as we're doing so in a safe manner. We're not getting close to people or cars or anything like that. That means we get to have a really unique perspective on whatever it is you're looking at that you would probably not ever be able to have. And you don't even have to get like a perfect perspective the first time because you can just reframe it after. And we can see everybody down there. Wow. Do a little panoramic circle of this thing. Wow. Vancouver is very pretty at night. Whoa, look at the pretty lights. I wonder if there's anywhere with Christmas lights right now. It's probably a bit early for that. Oh, look at these. Oh, I forgot about these. Iconic Vancouver landmark. What do they call these? It's a cement factory. They have this really cool artwork on the side.
Things started to get a bit dark, which isn't the best for drone flying or safety for that matter. But now that we're back in the studio, all I have to say is wow. Flying the Antigravity A1 was actually a total blast. And the first time I've ever flown a drone and like had literally any inclination to pick it back up again and fly some more. I'm even planning on taking it out and going to fly it again this weekend just because it was that much fun. But what I want to see is what the footage looks like. So I've got it loaded up in Antigravity Studio on my laptop here, and I get to get my first glimpse at what the raw 8K recordings actually look like. And this is right from the start of the video, as you probably have already seen, and wow. I mean, it looks great already because Ken was focused in on me, but let's say, you know what? I actually don't want to look at me. I want to look at Kevin, who is our cameraman for the day. Now I can. Or maybe, actually, the road behind me. That's a little bit more interesting. Look at this car going by. So freaking cool. Now, to be clear, there is always gonna be some amount of stitching artifacting where the two cameras get put together, and it is something you kinda wanna be a bit aware of while you're filming. But once you bring it into the software, you can turn on the AI stitching feature instead of using the default optical flow stitching, which really helps smooth out the stitched edge. And then you can re-export it in 360. Then you can bring it into Adobe Premiere using the Antigravity plugin or DaVinci Resolve, anything that really supports 360 video, and reframe it at will. I mean, look at that. That's a crazy shot right there, boys and girls. I gotta see some video of us moving around though. I mean, it looks pretty good in the headset too, but obviously it's wirelessly transmitting it to you. So when you get the actual raw footage, well, wow. Dude, this is so cool. I mean, the quality is impressive, genuinely. Excuse me. That was not very nice. Why did you do that? This is the power of having 360 video because, well, my original framing wasn't that great. I was just looking over here, but because it's 360, I can just go, actually, what I wanted to see is this, or maybe I wanted to zoom out a lot, or a super lot, and be all warped and cool looking and stuff. You really just don't have to think about it, and you can still get some amazing shots. It genuinely is really cool. I don't know what else there is to say other than that if you are interested in the Antigravity A1 and its 8K 360-degree experience, flying like a bird, baby, you can check it out at the link in the description or at jakku.com/antigravity. And while you're down there, of course, get subscribed, hit the like button, and let me know what you would film with the Antigravity A1.